everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a small little Easter spring table arrangement. So this is what we're going to be designing today. We're going to be using a couple different florals, bringing in yellow, pink, and white, and our adorable little Sisal Bunny or Sizzle Bunny, however you say it. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Let's go ahead and dive in. Hello everyone, welcome. We are going to do a little bunny arrangement. I hope you guys aren't sick of doing arrangements, especially these little small ones. They're like my favorite, and they sell really well in the shop. So I thought we would do a little arrangement with our little, what do you say, Sisal Bunny? Sizzle Bunny, Sisal Bunny, whatever. This is a new one we have in the shop, so I thought we would create something with him. And so I've just gotten our little dough bowl. We sell these little dough bowls in the shop, but use whatever little container or bowl or tray or whatever it is that you have. I have already mossed it. This is one I had sprayed some gaps and cracks in, but you can use floral foam if you'd like. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little bunny, and I want him to face, he's going to face like this. He's kind of sideways. He's kind of like peeking over his little shoulder or her shoulder. So I'm just going to take a little dowel or a little stick. This is one laying around. He's styrofoam. So I'm just going to push that up in there and give it some glue. And we know we don't need the stick that long, so I'm going to cut it down. Let's see if that is probably still too high. Yeah. So I'm going to cut it down some more because I want him kind of sitting. Pretty much on the foam there. Just like that. I think I'm going to scoop him back just a hair. There we go. All right. So there's our little guy hanging out. Y'all bear with me. I don't work backwards. So I'm just going to keep spinning it as we go. So the first thing we're going to go in is with our Vinca bush. I love these Vinca bushes, especially for spring. They're a little pricey, but you get a lot of leaves. You get a lot of leaves off of them, or a lot of stems off of them. And I love how you can bend them, and they create a lot of good movement, and all the things. So they're one of my favorites to work with. Okay, so I think I want to take a tall piece, and I want this guy to kind of, like, he's coming over our bunny here. So we're creating some drama with that piece. See how he's just kind of draping over our bunny there? Okay. Now let's get another piece. And this guy is going to kind of come like that. Y'all bear with me on the dings. I'm going to try to edit the video when I hear them. I have a semi coming from Uline with a bunch of boxes, and I don't know when he's coming, so I have to leave my phone on because they call right when they get here so we can come unload. That's what we have so far. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's get another piece. And this one's going to kind of drape forward. That's too long. You may have to cut one. Yes, I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go right there with that one. Cute. Love it. Y'all started working on Easter? Let me know in the comments. Have you started your Easter designs? If you are selling, you definitely should be doing your Easter designs. Easter and spring. Every day too. But it's definitely time. Definitely time to be bringing out those bennies. You haven't started already, or almost a little too late. I know it's only February, but people buy early. Okay, so we've got a few little pieces of greenery. I'm going to save these other ones for later. Now I want to go in. I want to bring these fun little wooden daisy sprays that we have. We have them in pink and yellow, I think, are the two colors. I may have one more color, I can't remember. I want to bring some of these in. These are a fun little element, and they're different. They're wooden, so. Okay, I think I'm going to give this a bend. Let me see where I want it. I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. I think it's going to sit right in here. I'm going to use my scissors to create a little hole. Sometimes you're going to do that with the, when you're using the gaps and cracks. Okay, so we've got the first one right there. I think we're going to have a taller one back here. Or I glue that. Oh yeah, like that. And then we'll have another one sort of up front. Sorry, I didn't pay attention. I slammed my scissors down. I know that's probably loud and annoying. So I'm turning and bending the stem, creating like a little L so that I can push it in the front. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Super cute. Okay, we're gonna go in with our yellow little snowball. They're called Snowball. I don't have the name of them, but I think they're little snowball sprays. We've got them in a couple different colors. They are so pretty. They are just gorgeous. So if you're looking for some spring flowers, and you get a lot on this bush, you get 6 heads, 6 flower heads with this one. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My bad. You get 5 flower heads. But aren't these just gorgeous? So we're going to go in with a couple of these. We're going to do yellow and pink in this design. I know I want one kind of low, so I'm going to cut this one. And again, I'm going to give my stem a little L bend, so I can get right in close, right there. Okay, and I want a taller piece back here. I'm going to give my flower a little bend forward. And let's get it, let's put it right about here. So who likes to do arrangements? Let me know in the comments. Are you an arrangement person? Or do you only like to do, this little guy has moved on me. I was like, why is he like that? Or do you only do wreaths? Gotta get this guy back where I want him. I'll pull it out for a second. So y'all let me know in the comments. What is your design of choice? Y'all know I do both, but my favorite has probably become arrangements and swags. Those are my favorite. All right, fix my little greenery there. So let's get another one. Let's put it back here by his little hiney. So this one's going to be close, kind of hugging the arrangement for the bowl. I'm just tucking that in right there. Before I glue this one, I want to see if I like it there. Okay, I do. So I'm going to glue that in. So he's kind of coming out a little bit. I've got one more. I'm thinking we need some height back here. So we're going to put that one right there. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so now we are going to go in with some pink. So I brought these are little snowball sprays as well, different type. And so I'm going to add these in here. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so sad. Excited. I'm so sad that our house is not done yet because we got the cutest Easter stuff in from Regency this year, and I would have loved to decorate with them. So one of the items, let me show you. Sorry y'all, I got a mess back here, but we got this adorable little cake with the little bunny ears, and these are resin, with the pink and the champagne. Isn't this just adorable? So I've decorated my office, but I wish I could have decorated the house. We got a bunch of cute little things. So y'all go check out on the website. Got a bunch of resin bunnies and all kinds of things. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put over here. One right back in here. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, and I have our little pink sort of wildflower filler bush. I may use these, I'm not sure. So I want to kind of play with it for a second. I have a love-hate with the wild stuff. They look so good on everybody else's designs, and then when I try to use them, sometimes I don't know. I feel like it's too much. Y'all ever feel that way? Like, I have a hard time with wild. I don't know why, but letting stuff just be all wild and crazy. I always want to put it in its place. So sometimes I struggle with the wildness. This one is giving me fits, so I'm just going to trim that, not with scissors, with my wire cutter. So I think we will add some of those. See, it looks pretty good in there. You'll see them in there? Okay, so we'll add a couple. So I had a couple pieces that I pulled out of another arrangement because of course I didn't like it because I thought it was too wild. Maybe we can just kind of wind some of these around our little greenery there. Okay, this one I'm going to cut down a little bit. Pieces in here. Put some in the back there. I think we need a piece right in there. That's all I'm going to do with those for just a second. I take that back. I may put one more piece. Snip that one. I may put this one kind of in the front. And sort of intertwine it against that greenery. Okay, so we'll put those aside for now. Now I have another greenery scrap. Sort of another leafy greenery. So I'm going to get some of these added. I believe we have these in stock. It's like a little twiggy branch greenery. And I'm using this one because I want to stay with the warmer colors. Even though this is kind of a cooler green, it has the little white tips. So I thought we could bring in a little bit of this and it would look okay. I'm trying to use them up, is really what it is. Because they're scraps that's laying on my table that I pulled out from another arrangement. See, it's got little twiggies on it. So I want to use these up so I can get them off my table. I don't know if we'll add the twig or not. Maybe. Let's see. I may save the twig. Ooh, I kind of like the twig. Let's see if we can get it in there. Before I glue it, let me just make sure. Oh, yes. I do like it. All right, let's leave it in there. I'm gonna hit that with the glue, let it do its thing. Stick that little greenery bit in there. I'll just start that little green piece right there. Okay, let's get another one. And I'm going to go up underneath. Up underneath this yellow flower right there with that one. We still have a couple pieces of the Vinca that we can add in as well. Let's get these added. And I may go get another one of these because I think we need another one right in here. Okay, so let's get another pink head in here. Now this is optional. We're going to add in some white cabbage roses too to kind of break it up a little bit. I just thought that was pretty. That would be pretty right there with another pink one. Okay. Let's add a couple more pieces of the greenery in the back and we're going to add our cabbage roses. The greenery that came off of these Snowball sprays is actually pretty nice too. I'll almost add these back in here. Don't waste a thing, y'all. Yeah, that's a nice little filler in there. Okay, let's get one of our other little green pieces here. Got it added in the back, and I have one more piece. Let's get another piece on the side over here. I'm gonna cut it down shorter. Need to get a pick on that one. Okay, I almost think we need a taller piece in the back. Let me play with this for a second, y'all. Kind of intertwine our vinca around that little branch there. I'm gonna get that little tall guy added right there. Okay, let's get our little cabbage roses added. Now this is optional, but I like to bring in a little bit of white sometimes just to kind of break up the coloring. I'm going to take the leaves off of these, so I'm going to put one, yeah, right in the front there. Got the little white one there. See that, how that just kind of breaks up the color a little bit? Let's do one over on this side. Now these cabbage roses have a little bit of a droop. So I like how that one kind of dangles down. And then we're going to put one up in here, kind of make our little triangle pattern. Now I'm not a big fan of the leaves, so just taking those off. Did I already tell y'all that? I don't remember. But I don't like the leaves on these. See if I can get it in here without a pick. There we go. Okay, so we got adding our little white flowers in there. Gonna get another one. Right up here. Right behind our little daisy flower. Let's go on the side over here. Get some added over there. Okay, and then in the back. It seems crazy that all into the spring stuff, and it's got a snowstorm going on outside. Isn't that crazy? As designers, we always have to be so far ahead of the season. Okay, I'm gonna need a pick on that one. Okay, so we've got a couple in the back there. I think we need one more over here. Want it lower. Okay, so we've got a good amount of the white now, the white cabbage roses. Let me see if I want one more. Let me look. I'm trying to debate if I want one more kind of up higher. So what I'm trying to decide is if I want one to bring up some height next to our bunny. I kind of like it. And I kind of think maybe we don't need it. So it's one of those design decisions. You have to, I think if we leave it out, we get a little bit more visual of the bunny. But I almost think maybe if we put it maybe back behind a little bit so it's kind of peeking through. Let's do that. See if I can get it in without the pick. When we have our little daisy, we kind of lost our daisy here, so let me reposition it. Probably should have waited and added the daisies at the end. There we go. I need to get a pick on this one. Okay, so I added that one there. Kind of pokes through from the front, but it's not taken away from our bunny. All right, now let's go in and finish it off with adding the rest of our greenery. So I'm going to take some of this Vinca and we're going to start filling in around the base. Okay, I'm just going to start filling in around the bottom, filling in some holes and covering up the moss. Okay, let's go, and I may have to cut these pieces into smaller pieces. And I don't want to forget about underneath our little flower. So I'm going to go right up underneath our little flower there. I almost think I want another piece kind of trailing out. right up in here. Okay, let's cut this one up into 2 pieces and see where we want to get them added. I think right over on the side, still needs a little bit of love. The back is looking pretty good. I think we can add one right back here. I'm just going to kind of intertwine those leaves a little bit. Okay. Now, I think I know you guys can't see it very well. I actually have one more piece, which is perfect because there's a little bit of a space right in here. I want to add this Vinca. That works out perfect. Okay, I think maybe we need a little wildflower piece, a little pink sprig. Maybe right up in here. I'm gonna get one more little piece for the front. This is where I just start getting picky, but it's all the little details, right? All the little details. I'm going to play with the little twigs a little bit. Sort of get them where I want it. And then I'll go back, and if I see any little holes, I'm going to cover it up with some moss or a little bit of more of the greenery. But here is our finished little bunny Easter spring arrangement. Super fun, and these are quick. You know, you can add or take away, switch out the flowers, but basically you're just designing around the little bunny. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have not already subscribed, we would love to have you join our channel. Hit that little notification bell. You'll be notified every time we have new tutorials. All of these supplies will be linked down in the description. And if you're interested in joining our floral design class, we would love to have you over in the private group. There will also be a link down below. We have a new platform that we are working on. Everything's nice and organized. And you're going to have a library full of tutorials that are private just for the group. So I hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye y'all.